when it ended versus what goes into the process of a season versus just this one game when there's not another game? What goes into the process?
Yeah, good question. I mean, I think you have to have there's a perspective. At the end of the day, we set a goal out. We didn't achieve that goal, but shouldn't take away, from me, from the mindset and the effort that the players put in. So, we have a responsibility and ownership. We didn't do it, but the approach, the process to it, you can't ask for any more from the guys. So I thought they gave it everything they had throughout the season. Obviously we didn't achieve that, but you can't take away from what they did. And, this is the price you pay for trying to go after something, and that's how it goes. But really just thankful to the guys, for who they are as people and what they've done as players, what they've done as a team.
Larry? Joe, now that you're on the other side of it, just what was the emotional toll of this series, the way it went with giving up big leads at home, and then obviously we got punched midway through. What's the emotion kind of flowing through?
There wasn't really much emotion there. It was that's just the way it goes. I mean, you can't have an expectation that a series is supposed to go a certain way. Obviously, losing a player to that type of injury was tough, but that's part of it. And you move on. You move on as a team, and that's it.
Joe, you've talked a lot about champions not being able to get out of the second round. You guys were, cruising along, 60-win season. You got through that first round. It was tough, but you got through it pretty quickly. What is it about the second round that all of a sudden everything seems to just change? Almost, let's see, you look like a different team, but a lot of things change.
Oh yeah, I think that's what we'll spend the summer looking through is the differences that would have that, but that's obviously a psychological hurdle over the last 7, 8 years now, and so spent time studying that this off season. Just wasn't able to get through that hurdle.
Bobby, similar to that, Joe, what stood out about the challenge this year when you look back on the lane? What is kind of that hurdle you felt like you guys make it over?
I didn't think we couldn't get it over until this round, and so that's obviously something we came into the season having an understanding. I think it's 5, 6, or 7. It might have been 5 or 6 now, 7 of the champs from the last year haven't made it, and so you work to put in parameters, psychological, mental toughness parameters, things, you talk about it, but at the end of the day, there's just as many teams wanting to win, and so you got to execute, you got to do all those things, and to me, it's not about our guys. They did everything they could. You got to tip your hats off to the Knicks. They played a great series. They've been great all year. Tibbs is a great coach, so you got to tip your hat off to them.
But you talked about how many things have to go right to win a championship.
Yeah.
Play, momentum things throughout the season. Did you feel like there was anything different about this year's team from last year's team, or was it more just kind of those moments, those winning moments you had last year?
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't see anything different. I saw something better. I saw throughout the season our guys had the right mindset and the right process towards going after it. You obviously it's not going to go the way you want it to every year. I like the way we ended it. You just ran into a great team in the second round, and they got the best of us. But like I said, to me, it's more about the mindset and the process that the guys had throughout the season. They thought they gave it everything they had. I thought they really went after it, trying to achieve something that's obviously extremely difficult. I thought they went after that, and when you go after something, this is the price you pay.
Gary Sapp, Gary.
Did you see it all with the team? Did you see, this team, before you got here, in the conference finals, this core has done a lot, but it just seemed like tonight was the night that the gas tank ran out. Did you see that, not even tonight, but just throughout this series, did you see, as much as you didn't want to maybe admit, okay, we don't have what we had before?
No, I did not. I did not see that fatigue. Obviously, I saw that tonight a little bit, but I didn't see that throughout the season. I didn't see that throughout the series. No.
Joe, just in your view, what caused tonight's game to play out so much different from the first time?
You got to tip your hat off to the Knicks. They outplayed us. They played better. I'm happy for Tibbs. He's been coaching for a long time. To me, that's the biggest thing. Is you pay your dues, you put forth everything. That guy's a lifer, man. He's everything a coach is all about, and he deserves it. So, I think it's more about that, and they deserve it as a team, and you got to tip your hat off to them.
Joe, for years up until last season, this team had such a penchant for getting big leads and then had trouble holding on to them. That's part of the natural flow of the game. But these first 2 games in the series, you guys blew those big leads. What was the accomplishment, I guess, of building a team maybe up until the series that was able to build big leads and hold on to them? And then what was so difficult about it in this series?
I mean, I thought that just the Knicks made huge momentum plays in those things to take advantage of that and keep them and be able to bring themselves back into the games. And, you know, all those things that you talk about, end of quarters, start of quarters, momentum plays of offensive rebounds, you know, they made all those plays. And, you know, those are the things that regardless of if you work on them 1 day, 2 days, 2 years, 3 years, there's stuff that you got to retool every single day. And those are the habits that, you know, impact games, as you saw. They can impact games, they can impact a series. So those habits you have to commit to like every single day, all the time, every year.
Final 3, Adam B. Roger.
You said a couple times, you know, this is the price you pay for going after. Is that feeling the weight of being behind it, or kind of what do you mean?
No, I mean, if you're going to be in the arena and you're going to, first of all, if you're going to be coaching for a long time, you know, you're going to have a lot more probably heartbreaks than you are joyful moments. I think if you look at the perspective, and that's just how it goes. And so when you step into the arena and you go after something, that's how it goes. So it has nothing about do the weight of it or anything. It's just, you know, most coaches, the ratio of heartbreak to success at the end of the year, you probably have more of those. If you're going to be in it for a long time, you can't expect it to go the way that you can't expect it to go your way. You can't expect it to go the way you want it all the time. You know, that's just part of it, and you have to be able to accept those both of those things. And you know, that's the arena.
So, obviously, naturally appreciate this for making you guys have a tough game this year. I mean, most guys back. How would you just reflect on what this group over the last year, what you guys were able to do with this happening?
Yeah, like I said, I told the guys in the locker room, one of the honors of my life would be able to coach this group of guys. So you go down the list, every one of these guys is a champion, a warrior, and they've done a lot of great things in this league. And it's an honor to be able to share a locker room with them and you know, be next to them on the court and be in the arena with them. So I'm grateful for that. And to me, it just shows who they are as people and who they are as players. But that's really what it's all about, is those guys, you know, they came in, you know, we had a legit shot at it. And, you know, they gave everything they had to try to go, but you know, we ran into a better team.
Question, Jay. Obviously, Jason's looking at a long rehab. Does it hurt more knowing that by the time he comes back, things could be changed, the roster could be changed? Because realistically, it might have been the last chance for this group as a team. And then moving forward, how you guys have to respond to that, and what weight will the rest of you guys have to carry?
I haven't really thought 1 second of that. More just focused on the guys in that locker room right now and grateful for the effort and what they put through on that, and that's really all that matters.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks.